Alright everyone, welcome back to Automotive Anatomy. So today we're gonna go to Costa Mesa, which is super local to me. It's about 15 minutes. It rained a little bit. We weren't expecting rain, but anyways, yeah. Doghouse is partnering up with I don't know who else to host a car meet. It's gonna be a lot of clean cars. I'm supposed to meet up with Armando. I texted him already. He hasn't responded back. That usually means he's not gonna be able to make it. But yeah, getting there really early. Starts at 9, but I'm getting there really early to get some of you guys rolling. I enjoy those videos a lot. So yeah, we'll catch you guys there. A lot of clean Hondas to do for sure. So let's go. Made it. Saw one of the organizers pull up. I'm getting my camera all set up. I think I'm gonna go get some coffee from one of the nearby liquor stores. And yeah, I swear that wasn't me. I didn't hit that car. I can prove it. Watch is all like crushed inside. There's no red paint in there. Sucks though. All right, we're about an hour in. Friendly reminder, maybe some of you guys know who I am. I don't know everybody, but not cool for the guy with the Kia sedan who drove really straight towards me to the last minute. Yeah man, I don't know, you're trying to be funny or something, but yeah, please don't do that to anybody else. And then left burning tires. So no, but the event it's already started. It's about, for you guys remember, it's 8:42, so I've been out here for an hour. The event's over there. I've been really enjoying just my time by myself, listening to a podcast, so it's been good. I think I'm gonna give it maybe 15-20 more minutes and then we'll do a walk around. I may have to do a voiceover because of the music, especially as we get closer to the entrance of the shop, but it is what it is. Yeah, beautiful morning. It rained last night, which we weren't expecting rain, but so this is my job right here. This is what I do. It's not the most glamorous, but I like it. I like just seeing the cars roll in. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. It's harder than it looks, I swear. Super nice. Nice. There you go. Ooh. Super nice sedan. Wow. All right everyone, welcome to the coverage of the Doghouse event. So I'm gonna put it out there because I'm a huge believer. I saw this alley right now with all these people and all these cars, and I was like, man, I can't wait for that every single man, woman, child, dog is wearing Automotive Anatomy gear. It's gonna be dope. But before we get to that event, which is the main event, you guys know I like the offset parking lot. First and foremost, thank you Doghouse, opening up your warehouse. And letting us all come through. A lot of beautiful cars already showing up. Damn. And I believe it was Monstro SIG2 something that also collaborated. So Daniel. So we're gonna go to the offsite parking. Man, there's so many people. I expected cars without the people, you know. It's my friend Tony Jackson. Yeah. A couple EFs showed up. They lowered the music because I could hear the music way from the other side. They lower it. These EF dudes came through all together. So these are the type of meets that I like, just mellow, early in the morning. The weather's perfect. This is Nimnim's job car. It's gorgeous TSIs with the front end. Raul's car, which I'd never seen his car before, and I saw it at Miss Lowe's birthday thing, and I just fell in love with it. Just everything about it. The air duct headlight and charge speed front lip, if I'm not mistaken, because I think that's the same one that Easy has. Just love this car. So hopefully we can make it happen, interview him in the near future. I love the car. I love that it's not painted. I like that there's battle scars, just everything about this car. Some people, you know, may agree or disagree with me, that's fine. I just like a car that's being used. Now granted, like Buff's Integra, which is on the other side, is mint, but you know, I still appreciate cars that have battle scars. And man, sounds nice. really nice. It's gonna scrape a little bit. Ugh. Oh, they didn't scrape at all. That's awesome. All right, let's make our way over here. Ooh, little dogs. Oh, I didn't see this earlier when I pulled up. I didn't hear it, at least I should say. Why is it that the key series just looks like it there's so much room in there on a 90s bucket, but on a RSX it just looks just so crowded. Mysteries of the world. Beautiful Mugen SI. Really, I mean, add wheels and that's it. We don't need, that car doesn't need much anymore. I saw this car and I really like the CPR wheels on it. Makes me want to go get some. My buddy was selling some to me, but I had already bought the Enki wheels, and so I was like, do I really want to buy more wheels? I still haven't received these ones from Japan, so it just looks great. Man, I like the beefy tire setup that he went with.
When did you get this?
Beautiful. Beautiful. Our buddy David. Morning, senor. Morning. Buddy David with his, he brought out his 4-door Integra. I don't even know how many Integras he has now. I lost count, to be honest with you. They're all nicer than the rest. So like, it's nicer. Man, 4-door is just, it's the business, you know what I mean? Just look at this. My guy. I love it. Love. Raul's EG. Homie came all the way from Riverside. It's a gorgeous car. Wow. Look at that manifold. Ooh, beautiful. Love that manifold. It goes to show you that power is not everything. I mean, this GTR obviously is amazing and is beautiful, but I legit would get this EK over the GTR. No disrespect to the GTR owner, it's just different tastes, you know? And a lot of you guys would agree, because that's the reason why we come and record these type of cars, because we enjoy them so much. If not, we would go to an exotic event, and that's just a different vibe. Not a bad one either, just different. Man. Full interior. Nice. Okay. Set up for a beefy front. Look at that. Definitely front wheel drive still. Alrighty. So a couple peeps from SoCal EM1 crew came through. We're here very early. I was able to get them come through, and it's always a pleasure to see them. Cars are always super clean and simple. Again, if you guys can't hear me, do apologize. I'm gonna try to put the GoPro as close to me as possible. I don't think I see Pinky ever open up the hood, if that's how you pronounce the Instagram handle. Sorry if that's not how you pronounce it. Pinky 2. Super clean car. Love the green Regal Master. Man, it's everything about it. Very nice. Beautiful car. Really like the touches that they've done to it. Man, you know, we take this for granted. I mean, there's so many clean cars here, but that's not the way it is everywhere, you know? So that's the like of people from other states looking at our car meets and our coverage, which we definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, wherever you live, don't expect this quality of cars to show up the first time around, but you know, Texas, Florida, all these different states have amazing builds, but no one's taking the initiative to say, hey, let me start hosting, and little by little you'll get more people to show up. But I mean, Cali, the thing is, this is a weekend thing. Like today there's 3 different events going on at the same time. I decided to come to this one just because this is the one that I saw first and I put it on my calendar. but there's always somewhere to be. There's always something to do, but that's because people are willing to, you know, say, hey, let's hose, let's do X, Y, and Z. But if everybody says, you know what, maybe nobody shows up, then people are gonna stop doing it, and that's how, you know, no more events continue to happen. So if you're in any other state, you know, start hosting, man. Start hosting. That's all it is. Morning. You know what I mean? Just start hosting, make it happen. Homie Rogers, this car just keeps getting cleaner and cleaner. I don't know how he does it. There's no more to do, man. And he just keeps making it happen. So nice. Good morning. We saw this very early. Beautiful car. Nice. This car was here really early. I don't know who owns this car, but I really like it. It sounds very nice. I was able to snap a picture, and I really like the body kit that they went with. Throws me 90s vibes, you know? I dig it. I really like this car a lot. So many nice cars. Homie Eric. Hi, Eric. Man, they went on a really beefy tire setup on this one. I don't know if it's the same owner or whatever, but the old owner had it a little bit more like lowered. They went with a much beefier tire setup, which I like it. I'm not sure who the new owner is, but it's sick. As always, there's just so many cars. I'm not gonna be able to get all of them. I'm letting you guys know right off the bat. I'll try to get as many, but there's just so many cars. Source, I want to say they're from Riverside, Inland Empire area. They're always showing support, man, to Old School Honda and other meets, so super cool to see that. Very nice.
I didn't know they made different ones though. I didn't know.
Homie Eric found this spot next to this beautiful Honda Fit. Man, it's gorgeous. Let's go say hi to Eric. He's gonna be making his way over to the Winnie Fest in Bakersfield, so it should be exciting with a couple other CLK boys. Hello, senor.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Coming in all rowdy.
Wow, nice.
Let them know you're here.
Just to say hi.
Just to say hi.
Hi, Will.
Buenos dias, senor.
How's it going?
Let's go in, man.
Been here for a minute or what?
What's up?
You been here for a minute?
Yeah, I got here like around 7:30ish, just to get some of you guys rolling in. But alrighty, starting to drizzle, so it should be fun. We're gonna see a lot of these race cars leave because, as usual, Southern California, they don't rock with wipers. These ones do, but not everybody rocks with wipers. Clean EG, S2000 seats. Nice. I think this is the one that we saw recently. No, never mind. The other one was gutted from the back. Yep, that's not it. Very nice car though. I was messing with Eric. I'm like, yeah, if it starts drizzling, it's like, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't like driving in the rain, but you know, that experience has to come into play. I'm like, yeah, definitely. Oh, okay. I was confusing this gentleman with another one that I took pictures of at Miss Lowe's. I gotcha, okay. Same color of the car, but the fenders are different. Both very aggressive. Really like the advent wheels on this, how aggressive they are. So something about S2000s and the really beefy setup that you can put on the front. Let's go. Let me get out these gentlemen's video, so it come out nice and clean. More cars are making their appearance still. Beautiful EF with the Group B or Group A-B wheels. A big props to whoever designed and whoever came up with the specs for these wheels, because they understood what people wanted. They wanted, you know, 15 by 8s plus 30s, 15 by 9.5 plus 25, like crazy specs like that. So good job for whoever, you know, was part of that designing and then just creating. Goes to show you that if you end up coming up with an idea and you want to go and pursue it, people will support. Obviously, it helps when you create a good spec wheels, and then you, if I'm not mistaken, they hosted like their first time that they put out the wheels in a booth was at Weekfest or Weckfest, whatever it's called. I could be wrong, but I remember they use Gene's car and they use John's EG to kind of have a very extremely minimal booth where they just had the wheels and the two cars, and that's it. By then the wheels obviously had been around for a bit, but the idea is that they came up with a very creative way and a very minimalistic way to showcase the wheels. So, and again, I'm late to all these things, so if some of you are like, dude, those wheels were out 3-6 months before that, okay, whatever. I don't, you know, I just like the wheels. Long story short. R32 Simon. Somebody asked if the R32s are the best. I don't know. I said R34 for me, but being a Skyline is cool regardless. Oh man, it's starting to drizzle. Love this weather. Like the uniqueness on these wheels. Reminds me of the work it emits or whatever. So I'm not sure what the wheels are on this, but gives me definitely 90s vibe. Car is extremely clean, no gaps. That color of car, it's one of those that like either you hate it or you love it. I'm in between. So maybe I dislike it more than I like it, but I mean, obviously these owners are rocking it very nicely. Man, that's cool. Homie Michael, who came like 30 minutes later from his buddy because he took the wrong turn. I'm glad you made it out, man. Oh yeah, these freeways here in Cali, man, sometimes it's a little confusing. And if you miss your entrance, your exit, add 15 minutes to the commute. They pop the hood on these hatch. Obviously it's turbo. K-Series. Wow.
Where'd you guys go?
K is the way. K is the way. Denise came out. I didn't recognize her when she was pulling in until I think she did like a U-turn to go inside the parking lot. I was like, oh, I recognize that car. So Denise, where's your dad? Your dad's been slacking. Another RSX, beautiful 240. Something you don't see every day. OEM, stock and clean. Usually you see them all clapped out with different color panels. This one's really, really clean. I'm sure the owner's working their way to that. A couple different cars came out to support. Chargers, Challengers. Nice. So 2000 was scraping when he came in. Definitely scraping. Love that front bumper. The first memory I have of this front bumper was when I was in Cal State Fullerton. Some dude had a yellow one, if I'm not mistaken. And I still don't know anything about cars, but back then I really didn't know anything about cars. And I remember looking at the car and it was just slam. And I was like, okay, there's something different about that car. Let me move out of his way. So I'm like, the bumper is not OEM. So I did my little research. I was like, oh, okay, that's what it is. Just fell in love with that car. And yeah, I mean, I'm glad they're still around. OEM lines are still amazing, like this one. So beautiful, beautiful 2000. Prelude, something you don't see that often. They just had their Prelude, SoCal Prelude meet last week, and I missed it mainly because I didn't know there was a meet until the last minute. My buddy was like, "Hey, you should come through. You know, there's a meet." I was like, it's close to my house, but I already had plans. You know what I mean? So it was one of those things where I need to go back to that because I went to a Prelude SoCal meet maybe like 4 years ago, but you guys did it at the Frank Bonelli Park. So I don't know, maybe it was different organizers. Honda Fit, God, I love these Honda Fits. This is my favorite generation, the first one. It's already short, and then if you put the JDM bumpers and everything, kills it like 3 inches, 4 more inches. Thanks to that fun fact by Mike G. When I met up with him the first time, he talked about his first Honda Fit he had. Just a Honda Fit and a K-swap. That's all I want. This car, obviously, the pavement's not doing any justice, but sick. It's a nice picture right there. Really like the color and the simplicity of the Riga Masters. FK8s, enough said. I definitely like the FK8 front end more than the FL5, but I think overall the FL5 it's simpler, reminds me of like an M3 type of feel. I was just talking smack on Denise's dad. Where is he? There he is. He brought out the big muscle today. At the muscle car. Really like this green right here. Sometimes the GoPro doesn't do justice on how clean the paint job is, you know? Matching with the Takata or Takata belts, harnesses. It's so funny. Every time I'm on camera, I say something wrong. There's always somebody's gonna quick to let me know. Like last time I was changing wheels and I said sunset instead of sunrise. And the moment, you know, it's hard to record and talk, right? And then somebody's like, wait, you said it was morning, and then you said that you didn't take out your tools, and then you said it was sunset. Which one is it? And I'm like, okay. Yeah, it was sunrise. I messed up. So if I call it belt instead of harnesses, I am sorry. If I call it roll cage instead of a harness bar, I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know cars, so it's on you for thinking that I know what I'm talking about. Very nice. Love that X-brace. Gutted. Oh, this looks cool. Very nice. Let me take some pictures while I'm on this side of town.